Hello, everyone. On behalf of the Early Head Start team, I'm going to do a brief overview of the daily Zoom's virtual schedule. I'm Garmin Lucky, your narrator. So at the end of this training, our goal is that the teachers will have a better understanding on how to conduct their daily Zoom meetings with their parents and how to do their schedule, their planning, the theme, and also the learning objectives and dimension. They have to get all of those things done before sending their family the invite to the meeting. For your schedule, it's going to be Monday through Friday. So that's 5 days a week. You will have to do your Zoom, and your Zoom duration will be anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes. We ask that you please be punctual and for your Zoom meetings. Planning. Have ample time to do your planning with your co-teacher. You have all of the teaching resources that you can utilize for your planning time. Okay? Use your lesson plan, use your study, your Mighty Minutes, your Hello Highlight Book. You can also use your conversation cards and your intentional teaching cards. Include all of those in your Zoom training. For your theme, you can pick anything. Go by your lesson plans. We ask that you utilize that for your theme. For my example here, I'm going to use fall season, things that we do around the fall. So we have pumpkins. We also have the trees. There are leaves falling. They have different colors and things like that. And for my activities, I want to include the painting of pumpkins. I also want to have the children, use their fine motor skills, go outside and pick fall leaves, and also talk to parents about fun activities that they can do with their children, such as going for a hayride. Let it be a family fun affair. Learning objectives. I want to really, really pay key attention to this because you want to make sure that your children are, you know, that you are tackling their social emotional, the cognitive, the learning, physical, small and large gross motor skills, literacy, and math. So you want to have a lot of communication, a lot of talking back and forth when you do your training with the parents and with the children. That will be social, emotional, and things like that. So encourage the parents to go outside with their children, have them go out and run around and pick leaves and things like that. They will be using their large and their small or fine gross motor skills as they pick up leaves, and that would be their motor skills. It's also that would also be a sensory, okay? The texture, the feeling roughness, the feeling smooth type of leaves and things like that. You also want to encourage them to bring those leaves in the home and then turn it into an art creation. Be provide them the art uh, um, I'm sorry, provide them the art activities that they can do. For example, they can use items, materials that is already in the home. Okay, so you can have them use a paper plate cut in the middle of the paper plate, turn that into a wreath, and they can glue the leaves onto the paper plate and have, the parent hang that up in the house. So once that child sees it, and then they will connect that, oh yes, I made this. It gives them such a pride, so, of belonging, that yes, I did this and it's hanging in my home as well. Also, you want to talk to the parents about, creating stuff, talking about a pumpkin, and telling the children some of the recipe and some of the food that can be generated from that pumpkin. Okay, such as baking a pumpkin pie, baking a pumpkin bread, donut, and just, and they can do like a hand over hand with the child to mix the flour and that pumpkin. That would be using their arms and using their fingers and using, the small and large motor skill. So all of those are very crucial. You want to make sure you tackle all of their learning objectives for their own growth and development. All right, let me turn to the next page. So before you send out your Zoom invitation to the parents, you want to make sure that you give them a heads up. Hey, we are going to, be working on such and such. We're going to be talking about leaves. We're going to be talking about, you know, pumpkins. We're going to be painting the pumpkin. That gives parents, more time to gather the materials and make that engagement, interaction with the children more fun. And you as a teacher, you want to also, you know, be, I mean, fun and playful and sharing all of your ideas in a really nice and positive way, like you always do. And then once you have, uh, sent out your information to the parents of what you're going to be doing that week, and then you want to go ahead and send your Zoom invite. I'll go to the next page. So I hope that this training has been helpful in any way or informative. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns, please reach out to me, or you can reach out to our team, the EHS team. I have my email address that you can also send me an email or anything. If you need support, clarification, please reach out, because we are here to work alongside you to make you successful and make our children successful as well. So I want to thank you for taking up your time and spending this brief time with me. So thank you, everyone. Goodbye.